us succeed. Let's make sure that history never forgets the name. Enterprise. Guard out.
Our lives are different to anybody else's. That's the exciting thing. Nobody in the universe can do what we're doing.
Greenville, I am calling battle station. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Oh, hundreds and hundreds, but don't worry. I started a very long time ago.
Calling the War Council of Gallifrey. This is the Doctor.
You might say I've been doing this all my lives.
Good luck.
Stand by.
Ready. Commencing calculations. Zoom me there.
Across the boundaries that divide one universe from another.
Got to lock onto his coordinates.
And for my next trick, I didn't know when I was well off. All 12 of them.
No, sir.
Ah! All 13!
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, yes, indeed. This is what they want. A bit of Saturday night. Well, for me, it's Saturday night. For me, it's 7:03. It's even past my bedtime. My wife should be bringing me my cocoa now, tucking me up in bed. But I'm staying up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm staying up. And while things... Actually, I got to stay up late tonight. I'm on downstream later, which for you in England is 8 o'clock. For me, it's 10. I'm normally asleep by 10. I like it, 10, 11, around there. I'm an old man. Just like, last night, I went to bed like at 7. I shit you not, and I needed it, actually. Yesterday morning, right? This is how the good... In my mind, this is how the good Lord works, right? Yesterday morning, I was leaving synagogue. I told you a couple of weeks ago I had a bit of a bust up with somebody in synagogue, right? It was giving me grief about saying a memorial prayer, which I had to say tonight as well, too loudly and before him, because he was the chief mourner. So and I tried to let him go. He wouldn't take it. He would no. So I'm just smacking. Well, not literally, not physically. But, I just waved that big non-kosher rabbi in his face that he loved. And I was like, ah! Right? And so anyway, that was a couple of weeks ago, right? I'm like, in my, I've reached an interesting plateau in my tefillah, in my prayers, right? Because I realized this year, it's all tied together shortly, right? I realized this year, I think during the high holidays, everything in the prayers are written in plural, right? You're part of a community praying for communal needs, essentially. And then what I do is at the end, you have this little bit where you literally step out of this prayer. You have to. Doesn't matter. It's too complicated. Anyway. So where you can put in whatever you want. I put a bunch of stuff there, right? For personal stuff. Although when I say personal stuff, I'm praying for the hostages to be healthy, right? Things like that. So it's when I say it's I pay for money. That's sort of specific things, right? But I do it in that section. But I pray with communally now. Let's say there's a part in there are 19 blessings. It was 18. It was up to 19, and they cover pretty much very many different areas of life. Right, 6 of them are really very much about relating between man and God, but they have communal needs and they have personal needs, right? But you pray for them as a community. So when you pray for money, right? Yes, we do. We pray for health. We pray for money. We pray for our physical needs. So now I'm in the mind that I've got to pray for everybody in the room. Now, what if I don't like? What if a couple of people in the room are cunts? What am I going to do there? I'm like, all right. So, I've had to come to the point where, you have enough love for everybody that everybody gets what they need, what more than what they need, even if you don't want them to have it. right? You don't want them to have something good. If it's good for them to have it, you it's part of aligning your worldview with God's, right? So that's where I've been since like the New Year was like October, right? Where we're at now, yeah, some time, right? So anyway, I have this. So after that bust up, I'm like off with this guy, right? And it's like it's a pain in the during the prayer. It's a pain in the ass, right? Because, I have to come to the idea. Here's the thing. I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think, but honestly, I mean, a couple of fucked up. But I mean, like, I don't think they're bad people. I just think they're authoritarians and they were wrong. And they can't handle being wrong, right? And I just think, like, there's this fear of honesty. And it's pathetic, right? For me, it's pathetic. I mean, although, that's my superpower is I'm very honest, right? Why the I mean, honestly, why? Okay, no one's doing better than anybody else. Okay, everybody wipes their ass, right? Everybody has embarrassing moments in their lives, right? It's fine. It's being human. It's being alive, right? But people just don't like being honest, right? Real fear of honesty, and I think it just blocks them from. Well, again, I've said I believe the. This Trump administration is the messiah of the nation of Edom. Many times I said that. I said it the other day. I said, I totally think I'll tell you about that. I totally think he's the messiah of Edom. And my wife says, yes, you have mentioned it, which means it comes out my mouth every 24 seconds. Okay, so and I really think it is. And I just think if we weren't so fucking scared of truth, like we Jews, we would have our we would be having our own messianic age. I mean, we kind of are, right? We kind of are. I mean, like, what I think is going to go down in Gaza and everything like this, I do believe that once we get the living hostages out, and I'm very happy we saw Keith Siegel come out tonight, right? His wife was on TV on so many things crying. It broke my heart, right? I'm so happy. They're back together. I'm like so happy. I've like again. That's part of my communal prayer and my personal prayer. Right? Oh, I'm so glad he's out. And the Beaver's father, but the Beavers are the red-headed woman and the twins. I would like to think they were dead. If they're dead, I hope they were dead on October 7th. Right? It's just awful. It's just like these people are animals. Right, I remember Owen Jones getting so uptight. He called them animals. Oh, yes, they're fucking animals. They murder fucking children, point back fucking range. Sadistically, yes, your mates are animals. What's fucking wrong with you? Duh. Do you remember that? He was like, he called them animals. Oh, yes, amazingly, yes. And most officers come out and say, there aren't any civilians in Gaza. There are only different gradations of terrorists. Okay, that being said. So, why I went to bed at 7 o'clock. Okay, I tell you, it's all going to come together. Get ready for it, baby. So I was coming out of synagogue. We have out the main hall in the synagogue where I keep my prayer shawl and these things you wrap around your wrist called phylacteries. Don't even fucking ask it. Put one in your head. Don't worry. They're called tefillin. Don't worry about it. Okay. Anyway, as I'm coming out, I slipped. Like, whoosh, my foot goes like this. I'm like, whoa, boom, flat on my back. And I was like a turtle. And I really was. Somebody spilled some water there. So they step up to the women's section. It's about a couple of feet to the left. So I'm like, I slide myself over like a slug. Like, that bloke was there. But I was like, are you okay? Can I help you? That was why this happened. At least one of the reasons why it happened, right? Anyway, I get to the stairs and people are crowding around me trying to help. Say, I don't think you're going to be able to pick me up. There's a bit of dead weight there, mate. Let me handle this. I don't think you say that. Get to the stairs, right? I climb my way up, right? I'm up. Anyway, so I'm leaving, and he leaves at the same time, and I say thank you to him because he gave me a reason to say thank you. And again, why can't more people just think this way? It's just like life would be so much fucking better for all of us. He said, oh, I didn't help you. I'm not that strong. He said, you showed concern, right? And yeah, for that, my thanks are genuine, actually, right? It's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. So anyway, though, I was like, my leg was like aching, like my shoulder. Oh, my leg still aches a little bit, but like I really needed total rest. So on Sabbath, right, I was literally in bed by 7:15 at the latest. Oh. Everything that's a punishment when you're a kid is good when you're old. It's really weird. I had an awesome dinner as well. It was fantastic. My wife uncharacteristically didn't make challah bread this week, right? She also does, like, I said, take a week off. Again, I always try to take a week off. We have an excellent baker, like artesian baker, lives around the corner. All right, and he does these. If you're ever in Israel, right? Well, it's a great tourist thing. It's he does this class called Breads of the Beit HaMikdash, or Breads of the Jewish Temple. Like in the temple, you used to have bread was a major part of the service. What you would really do in the temple is eat steak. Right? That's how you worship God. Good steak and some bread to mop up the gravy. That's the setting. But there were these different holy breads, and he does a very good class on it. But he's also a very good baker. So we got a we got little challah sermon, and it's nice to have a change sometimes. So that was good. And then so that's how you start the meal. You say a blessing on thee, wash your hands. You say a blessing on that, you have a blessing on wine, and then you have the blessing on bread. Then you can talk and start the meal. We started with a very good miso soup. My wife whipped together. Good for her. Good for me, actually. It was excellent, right? It was absolutely excellent. And also, it didn't go at all. You know those Chinese noodles things you get in Chinese restaurants, right? You dip them in duck sauce. Then, right? Then for main course, it was a teriyaki salmon, jasmine rice, was it broccoli? Yeah, garlic broccoli. And we had a little bit of lo mein left over, which went beautifully with it. Oh, right, from dinner she made a few nights ago. It was just awesome, right? Also, then for dessert, I have like this hot spice wine. I started making it years ago, and we only have it in the winter. So it's only got another few weeks left. Oh, sadly, we love it anyway. I'm such a lightweight. I can't drink. Okay, if you ever meet me in real life, there are other ways I can relax. Okay, I don't know how I can be more specific on air. Right, there are other ways one can relax. But I'm not a big drinker. Right, if you give me a beer, I'm probably gonna be asleep in a pool of my own piss on the floor. So if that's what you want in your house. Get ready, chaps. Where am I up to? I remind you, got the holiday pouring coming up. Anyway, so yeah, that's why. Let's go to bed. I went to bed at 7. And I feel actually a lot better for it. It was still aching in the morning, but like sometime by the afternoon, because all I do, okay, this is my day, and it's awesome, like because you're offline. So go to synagogue, packed. Right? I go to the small prayer group, right? It was packed. The small early one, it was packed. I was like, what are all these people? And then in the main synagogue, right, man, empty, right? Because it's boring. I was like, okay, this time, okay, you want to hear what winds me up? The average age in that prayer group is like 123, right? They are not sprightly, right? And there's this bit in the center where you read we'll get to Doctor Who soon, don't worry. Where you read like the Bible scroll called the Bema, right? And you do that like on Sabbath, you serialize the Bible. As you do. This week it was the last 3 of the plagues and ending with the Exodus. Exodus! Movement of the people. Anyway, fine. So you used to have to go up a step to get to because they raise up because it's like an honorable thing. They took out the step because there were too many people who couldn't make it. I'm like, really? How about not having the average age 123? How about that for a plan? And you know you can achieve that, not making it fucking awful. It's real. And honestly, you should apply this to everything you do in your life. Don't make it fucking awful, right? They took it out. They said, for people in wheelchairs or whatever. The wheelchairs can't get down the aisles. Oh, don't make me crazy. Anyway, it was packed. So I come home. Then we have this. Oh, okay. Last bit of news, and then we'll get to stuff. My wife had made the thing called HaGeffen, right? What is HaGeffen? It sounds Klingon, right? It's okay. It's a very cultural thing. It comes from Eastern European Jews, Eastern, Asian Jews, right? And they love it. It's like a doughy cigar, right? That cooks for a long time. I'll tell you how you cook. It's really weird, right? And you have it on Sabbath mornings, right? And so whenever my daughter's here, you have to have a special pot for it. It's okay. Fine. I'll tell you what it is. You get dough. You make the special dough, and you can't roll it out. You got to do it by hand, right? You got to make it thin, and you make layers of it, and then you roll it like a cigar, right? So what you do then is you have this special pot for it, and then in the bottom you put old bread and margarine. Then you put greaseproof paper. Then you put these things, these HaGeffen, cigar-y things in. And then you put date honey and more margarine on top. And then you just put it on the hot plate. We have hot plates on because that's how you heat food on Sabbath. And just leave it there. Put it on, leave it there for 12, 16, 18 hours, right? And normally you buy them in the store, but it's so beloved by Eastern, the Eastern Jew. That the last time we had all my kids home, my daughter-in-law, who's Tunisian, right? That's her origin, but very Eastern European, not Eastern, I should say. Is my other daughter says, we got HaGeffen, and she's like, oh thank God. Oh thank God. It's so tough for her coming to this Eastern European Jew house, right? Oh, so my wife made HaGeffen. You normally buy it from the store, right, frozen, and she made it from scratch this morning. Oh, there you go, man, that was good. So we had a bite of that when I came in, and little cheese, bit of salmon, nibble. It's called a kiddish, right? Then cup of tea on the couch with reading material. What I read this week, awesome, which convinced me. Right, I actually went to buy it just before the stream to get the Blake 7 Colt Edge thing. The new magazine. I'll find it for you 1 second. Where we are. X.com. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to start saying X instead of Twitter. Right? It's just it seems silly calling it Twitter at this point. It's not. Hey, what we're looking for. I've totally lost my train. Oh, yeah. Colt Edge. There we go. Colt Edge. Doink. This thing. Here we go. Share screen. Doink. Now, Dan had a stream, teleport, right? But there's no link to it, right? But this looks awesome, right? This looks. I'm not saying we're giving it to UNICEF. I don't trust them, but okay, it doesn't really matter. Alzheimer's, yeah, okay. Although it's kind of easy to give them. Yeah, I gave you. Yeah. Don't you remember? Yeah, so you liked it. Yeah, it was good. No, don't do that. So I want this. Because I was reading Volt magazine, issue 4 from 2017. Fucking awesome. Oh my God. It's packed. It's 250 pages with small type, a lot of it, designed beautifully, however. And every page I want to read, right? I'm halfway through the Alan Moore interview, and it's so much better now that I've read the strips because they brought out the backup strips he wrote. So it's really fascinating now. reading that, knowing what he's talking about, he did this backup strip about Cybermen, which people hated because they were too emotional, but that he was saying that was part of the story. It was a two-page episodes, so 8 pages long. It's called the the Cybermen here and room about a planet of like with the ultimate what's the word I'm looking for? Armorers, right? People who make weapons and they suddenly all went. They created an ultimate weapon, and then they all vanished. So they're there to find it. And it's like this archaeological expedition led by the Cybermen, and they all becoming very emotional, right, and weird. And some are getting sick and going crazy and screaming, and they're dying one by one. It's like Apocalypse Now for Cybermen, right? It's really crazy, man. Big Finish should really do an adaptation of this. All that Big Finish, man, they are this shit up. Oh, I feel bad. Like I was thinking, am I going to get this is really, you know what kills me a bit about this? It's not the expense of the thing. It's like £30 or something, $30 or something like that. It's that it's the shipping. Shipping is more expensive. Oh God, it's agony, right? But like, and again, so this strikes me as the same sort of thing for Blake and one I would love to read on Sabbath. I can't. Like, so I went to order it, but it's not up. There's no link, right? Is there a link here in the comments? No, there's no link to buy it yet. So it's really annoying. I don't even know what it's called. If I just look on Lulu, yeah, let's look at their Lulu page. Yeah, look, Linktree. This takes them to all that. Man, I love to get this. So this is magazine issue 24. This is a different thing. Here, why don't I just do a search for? I'll do Blake 7 and B7. Blake's 7. Let's see if that comes up with anything. Da 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 da. What fans think? Blake's interesting. Man, there's a lot here. Not that much. Okay, let's try B7. Da 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 da. Wow, B7 annual. Oh, there's more than yeah. I have to go back to Blake 7 again now because there are apparently more pages. Yeah, no. Look, this. What is this? How are you with this? There are okay. Got 50. Show 50 items. Oh, good God. Okay. No. That's a nice cover. I like the horsey. No. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, so that's Blake. That's B7. Let's try Blake 7 again. Da 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 da. I would like to buy this, please. Can I have it? No. What's Chroma Key? Magazine and Cult. That's it. Interesting. Star 1 Compendium. That is cool. Chroma Key looks above the law, Star Cult. Man, there's so much stuff here I didn't know existed. Chroma Key sounds like a great magazine, okay? That's it. Okay, I can't find it to buy it, and I want to buy it. Like, no. I want to buy it. Oh man, shall we look at it on? We tried X. Not going to Blue Sky. Fuck up. Maybe Instagram. Maybe they have a link there. Maybe we should try Facebook. What? No. Okay, Rabbi from another planet. That's who I am. Log in. I think it is. Okay. Well, you can no longer request a review. Okay, I don't give a shit. Just leave me alone. Probably get the whatever this thing. Instagram. That's what I want. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is it there? Is there a link? No. And this is from like a year ago. Okay, so not Instagram. Let's try their Facebook. Doink. I have to join their group? Fine. Okay, fine. I'm joining your group. Okay. What's your favorite Series D episode? Oh, Orbit. Okay, I think that calls me a legit fan. Who's your favorite character? Sulin, baby. These are easy questions. Sulin. I agree to the rules. Be kind of courteous. Yeah, okay. Fine. But I just want to buy your shit. What the motherfucker? Please let me buy it. So there you go. But that it took me into buying that, right? So I decided that I'm not going to get the John Pertwee. What's it called again? Big Finish that's coming out next month. I mean, I don't know. I might listen to the pirated one. Trouble is, I still haven't listened to the Stephen Noonan one. I got the first episode done. It's really good. Right? I dragged my feet listening to, which I really didn't do a proper review of. Maybe we should do it. Should I do a review of that now? Let's do a review of that right now. Of the last War Doctor one. So we got to go Big Finish. Just, I'm not going to say anything. I was just going to start reviewing it. I'm like, no. I'm going to wait. Okay, it's going to take a while for the page to open up. When the page opens up, I'll do it. Let's do the chat here. Let's pull up the... Oh, actually, I should pull this up as well. 1 second. Yes, this is all stuff that of deeply important to public interest. But let's get to the chat. Video principal bloody button. Here we go. Share screen. Well, hello, Sydney. How are you? Rosie Davis, relentless Bollocks spin machine. Yes, well, he reads a stupid column. General Dora's Frankenstein is going to be beautiful, and I believe it's going to be on Netflix, right? Sony Spider-Verse dead. Yeah, killed by being shit. So, yes, this should have been the way they could have gone, but sadly not. So now, interestingly, there was quite a few different Sydney Sweeney's in Spider-Girl costume before I came to this one. This one looked quite good. I would see any of these movies, quite frankly. They were like, I wouldn't rate. This is the one we went with, right? This is the one we went with. Doink. Well done, Sydney. Right, shall we do... I will do the chat first, then we'll do the review, right? Of... what was it? Oh, the War Doctor. No, you sort of reviewing it again. Stop. No. Fine. Colin Archer there. Doing Colin Archer. Thank you for joining. The OG Stars here. Good icky Saturday evening. I wonder what the shit show Russ is. I don't know. We're going to find out. It's going to be marvelous. Oh, and then he fingers his arsehole. It'll be fantastic. The kids will just love it. We'll hoot with laughter. What? Yeah, just finger his arsehole. What? Yeah, that's how he gets the Chinonians out of the... What? Motherfucker, what? I did a great idea. Mid-Journey Doctor Who, you know what you need to do? An awesome trailer for the new adventures. Like if they were a TV show. Oh, man. Because he's so good at doing that stuff. Put it together with like some Murray Gold... dun 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 dun, something like that. Although I don't know, maybe go for the Big Finish New Adventures theme tune. Right, that's it. I don't know. It's worth thinking about. Anyway, Dan M is there. How you doing, Dan M? Thank you for joining us both on Rumble and on the YouTubes. Hit a like, hit a share. Oh, definitely subscribe. Subscribing is good. The Rabbi like subscription. So Red Hulk is basically Trump. I think they've refilmed it 3 times to try and hide that, and it just hasn't worked. When you got to like massively recut a film to make it to be able to put it out, you fucked up, right? With that, why did the last Bond movie not work? And it was just like, wow, it's too long. It's just because it designed to make Loretta Lynch the new 007, right? And it was going to end on a gun barrel sequence with her, right? That was the plan. And they had to change it, right? And his death wasn't because it wasn't built into it to be the integral part of it, right? The integral part was the woke continuation, which thank God, they swerved away from in the nick of bloody time. Oh, thank God they didn't do that. But and also, the whole backstory with his ex-wife, lover, whatever. That was also a bummer how they split up at the beginning. Good action sequence and all that, but it was a movie that didn't service Daniel Craig's Bond well at all, sadly, right? And yeah, that's the problem with it. Why? Because it was built to service Loretta Lynch's 007, right? And there's no polishing that turd, sadly, right? There is no polishing that turd. They've been very smart by staying out of everything for how many years now? 7 years. Good for them. Don't announce a new Bond. I think they're basically out of the woods now, frankly. Right now, if they announce I think 3 months from now, probably, if they announce a very traditional Bond, they're on safe ground. Right, because Hollywood's running scared. It's over. DEI is over. I think it's safer than to announce a white James Bond, okay? A white male James Bond. I don't think they'll get in trouble for that now, right? I think it might be safe, actually, yeah. So good for them for just hiding out, right? They Anne Franked it through the DEI era. Good for you. So yeah, Red Hole is basically trying, and they've refilmed it so many times. They're not going to fix that. The turd they're trying to polish is that Sam Wilson is a shit Captain America. He's good as Falcon, right? What's wrong with being Falcon? But I'm sorry, Wyatt Russell was a way better Captain America. He just was, because he was kind of American and nice, and is all American. Now that's not to say you can't be black and be all American, but Matty Mackey, you are not black at all, and also you still got those stupid wings. You don't have the superpowers. You're not Captain fucking America. Stop already. Oh, I identify as Captain America. I couldn't give two shits. You're the Falcon. You're not Captain fucking America, and there's no polishing that turd, and they're not going to see it because they're in too deep. Hey, Colin Archer, how you doing, Colin Archer? Thank you for joining us. Jonathan Cox is here, joining Colin Archer asks, at Tzvi Lebetkin, could it be a pain in the ass is partly the reason for the prayer system to help you overcome human emotions? Yes, yes, that is the point, I think. But, most people just flap their lips. Can't remember the quote where it comes from, but animals don't do that to each other. Yeah, essentially. I do agree. Eastern Buckheimer said, how you doing, Colin? He said Archer. So I just had Captain Archer in my head. It's my dad's yard site tonight. So I actually had to go to synagogue for evening service, which I never do. I don't want to do that at home. Because I got to say that memorial prayer. But, it's funny, the weird associations. Like in Judaism, you don't normally light candles for people, right? It's not a thing. Whereas in Christianity, lots of other religions do that. However, you do when it's the anniversary of their death, right? So I lit a candle for my dad's night after I came home from synagogue. And I'm always thinking that Highland said, for you, my Bonnie Heather. Right? So he lights the candle for her. And I used to do this thing, when I had it timed perfectly, where I would replay the encounter between Reliant and Enterprise when I would go to pee, timing it. I was like, as I was going to the bathroom, right? It was like Kirk and Carl were coming up together, and I would have it. As I was getting close, it's like raise shield, right? The shields are up, Captain. The locking phase on, raise shield, but too late, right? And just as Carl said, fire, right? Did he sell that? Maybe I'll pull up that clip. Yeah, I'm it's so good. That's one I would pick. I'm pretty sure, which drive do I have this on? I got this on. No, it's on over here, I think. 1 second. Let's go. Do I have a sci-fi folder? Star Trek 2. There you go. Let's see if I can find it. Is this Star Trek 2 or 3? This is Star Trek 3. What am I doing? This is totally Star Trek 3. Sorry, my mistake. We'll try again. Video file. Star Trek 2, Rough the Car. I must have predicted Star Trek 3. I'm impressed with how well I was able to wait a minute, ye gads. 1 second. I just want to get to... Oh, God, this is such a great sequence. This is perhaps one of the greatest sequences in Star Trek history. But then, wait, do we get to... He hasn't fired yet.
They still haven't raised their shields.
Oh, God, the music's so good. You know, you forget... Every element of this is perfect.
Base ours.
Their shields are going up. Lock faces.
I mean, this is just so well cut together. Right? It's pitch perfect. Right? I went through this.
Locking phasers on target.
Okay, and this guy's a psycho. The locking phasers on target guy. Come on.
They still haven't raised their shields.
Raise ours.
Hey, yeah, look at his face. It's like licks his
Their
lips.
shields are going up. Lock phasers on target. Locking phasers.
There you go. He is so creepy. And again, they also get the graphic of it right. You don't need to have that big spinning red circle. It's like, it's so fucking cool, right? But here, this is the point I'm showing you. The bit where he says fire. Okay, I want you to realize he's in there's no music going on where he is. He's in a well-lit movie set, right? And it's quiet. That's the real, and he's still able to bring it.
Is on target. They're locking phasers. Raise shields. Fire!
There! Fire! Okay, you want more, you have to buy the movie. What can I tell you? Oh, Elon Musk buy Star Trek. Could you imagine if Star Trek was bundled into X? Like, you got Paramount app built in Paramount streaming server built into X. Launch it with a TV app for X, right? Oh, man, you would do well. I mean, again, Star Trek and Mission Impossible, that's big. And I would do TV versions of both, right? Mission Impossible, why don't they do a TV version of Mission Impossible? Just do it like the original TV show. I mean, much less, they're going to block the world more like they're cleverly conning people, right? That'd be awesome. Bum, bum, ba, dum, dum, bum, da, da, da. One of the people I follow calls Twix because they're coming to exit Twitter. I guess so, right? I try going down because I got addicted and followed by bot scammer accounts who look like OnlyFans creators. Well, so not so bad. Okay, what was it? Blake said Vindictive. Oh, Vindictive is awesome. Oh man, yeah. I really wish they would do a book on tape using AI voices. Right, I should need to talk to. I mean, he might be so against AI, but oh man, I really should reach out to him. Right, I really should reach out to him. Avon Lives has got an archer. Avon Lives. Okay, so I was thinking to myself. Actually, no, I'm going to save that because I can clip it out as a piece of content. So wait, one second. Gareth Bortwell is an old buddy of mine since the 80s, 90s, local Doctor Who group days. Great bloke, also has a business unit restoring 80s arcade magic. I tell you, he is Warp is such an incredibly good publication. It's everything they do is pure class, right? Absolute pure class. It's like 5 years in each issue, and it's fine. It's totally fine, right? That they're rare makes them so much, and each one is like gold. They are such great publications. That's why I love Cutaway Comics. I wish them all success. I don't think they put out trade paperback shit of their stuff. I'm not sure if I would put the money into it. Actually, to be honest with you, I'll read it on digital first. Yeah. Anyway, so renders here, yeah, I'm late, me, but it looks like the rabbi's late. Well, the rabbi's always late, baby. But yeah, we're not having a baby. She can't raise the shields, said PD Rich. What exactly? It was in season 1 TNG with David Marcus. Arguing over drugs. I remember that. I do remember that, right? That was back when it wasn't that good. It's still better than anything we have today. What can I do? Mark Milford, Rabbi, can you make the Adam Hughes Black Cat with Sydney's? Oh, let's look at Adam Hughes Black Cat. We will investigate this. Absolutely. You know, because I am nothing if not responsive to, you know, the needs of the audience. Adam Hughes Black Cat. Black Cat. I think we can. Okay, I think we can. Oh, I know we can. It's gonna be. It's just working out the prompt, right? You got that's the whole thing with AI, working out the prompt. Although I wish I knew it properly, like Mid-Journey AI. He's so good, man. I love Adam Hughes. He's so sexy, and to me, it doesn't feel like a Milo Manor kind of. Milo Manor feels like very weird porn, which I'm kind of happy that it does. But yeah, Milo Manor was it. Milo Manor. Here you go. Like his stuff is like he does a lot of porn. What can I tell you? But like I don't know, it just seems so legitimate because it's here, for example. Yeah, his stuff is like porn. He's very good at doing. I mean, he's done seriously porn. I think he did. What was it? This is why I love the ads in Heavy Metal magazine. What was it? It was Milo Manor spanking. I was like, wow, that sounds awesome. So Adam Hughes, though. Adam Hughes Black Cat. Yeah, we could totally work that out. I love the Adam Hughes. What's the name of the character? Silk Spectre. Like these are just beautiful. They really are. I love these get a bad rap. These before Watchmen. They're not. I mean, I think there's some very very solid stories in there. I mean, yeah, again, this is just, I mean, gorgeous. But it doesn't feel, I don't know. It doesn't feel porny. There you go. I mean, yeah. Could do, I guess. I mean, it's just beautiful. All right? I'm really, I think maybe that's it because it's so beautiful as well. It doesn't feel exploitive because it's so freaking beautiful. Right? Oh, man. Yeah, no. So I really like the J. Michael Straczynski ones they did. It was Dr. Manhattan and Night Owl. I think he did those. Yeah. The what's the ones? The ones by Brian Azzarello. Not so great, right? They weren't as good as the J. Michael Straczynski ones. Anyway, I digress. Fine. Here, let's go over here. Oh yeah, before we get there. Yeah, I was just about to say. Fine. So I was trying to work out. How, let's say you wanted to bring back Blake 7, because I'm in a very Blake 70 swing right now, right? I'm really enjoying season 1 box set. It's excellent, right? Absolutely excellent. But how would you bring it back now? Firstly, I have a fantasy cast, right? Which I've told you about before. I mean, Blake, I would want Tom Hardy, right? That'd be awesome. And I want to have everybody that big of a character, like Tom Hardy, Mads Mikkelsen as Avon, right? Yes! And those two will be able to work at that level with each other. Then Joseph Gilgun, who was in Misfits. It was also Cassidy, the vampire and Preacher. Very good actor. Just if you want to see his best work, in my opinion, This Is England. Fantastic. He's an absolutely fantastic and riveting actor as Villa. Like, he's perfect for Villa. Stephen Graham as Gan. Right? Again, isn't this an awesome cast? And what's her name? Who do I have? Oh, yes. You know what? I just thought of a great Callie. but have what's her name? Emma. What's her name again? From Game of Thrones, Daenerys. What's her bloody name? Emily, or is it? What is it? Game of Thrones. Daenerys Targaryen. Okay, who played that? Emilia Clarke. Oh, thank God. Emilia Clarke as Jenna, and then Nathalie Emmanuel, who is gorgeous, also in Game of Thrones, also played her servant, right, as Callie. Pretty good cast, right? Who for Servalan? I don't know. Maybe Lena Headey. I mean, if we're going Game of Thrones, Lena Headey could certainly bring it. She's sexy enough and weird enough, right? Okay, let's just say that's a good. Well, what do you do a movie? Man, that is a good cast. I'm sorry. That is a good. Who would you do as Taran? Would you go for more the Brian Croucher Taran or something different, or the Stephen Grief? Okay, fine. What's his name? Batman. It was in the Nolan Batmans. What's the guy's name again? Welsh actor. One second. Batman Begins. I just look at Batman Begins. Here we go. Which I think is still one of the best Batman movies. Batman. In terms of a movie, really strong. Batman Begins. 2005. That's a long time ago now. Christian Bale. A Christian Bale Taran. That'll be mental. Unless you want to go super mental and have like Leonardo DiCaprio Taran. Right? Oh, I mean, that's crazy. Like in Leonardo DiCaprio Taran, I think Taran is maybe the way I want to go, right? If he's going up against Mads Mikkelsen and Tom Hardy, right? Joseph Gilliam and Stephen Graham, yeah, it's got to be a Leo DiCaprio. Yeah, okay, fine, awesome cast. Okay, just bitching cast. You're welcome, right? You're welcome. So, but how did you? Because Blake Seven in its DNA is a TV show. It's not a movie. Because it's very episodic, you know, especially the first season. It's basically like Terry Nathan going, I'm not going to write kiddie stuff and I want to write every sci-fi trope I've ever thought of, right? Taran, not Travis, not Taran. You're absolutely right, Travis, right? So this is what I would do. I would do a major release, big budget movie, right? Because again, with that star cast. And then do a 8-part TV series, right? Like a prestige TV series. And like Amazon, this is why Amazon should buy a cinema chain just to do something like this. They could do this with James Bond. They could do this. There's a lot of things they could do. But I have that Netflix, for example, right? Have the Netflix show start like 2 weeks after, a month after the premiere, or 2 weeks after the premiere, and then. I get that's why, because it's really, you want it to be both, right? But man, could you imagine? That would just be absolute. So I was thinking that about Frankenstein, right? Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, because it's going to be on. I think it's going to be on Netflix, but I think it's going to get a cinematic release as well. Anyway, let's start off over here. Doink. Share screen. Doink. Oh, big finish. How we did love thee. Yeah, so I think I'm getting that Blake Seven thing over like $24. Yeah, not really. I don't know, big finish. It's so sad how they just like, you know. Yeah, people. A lot of people have suggested Marina Baccarin and Servalan. I just I'm not like I think her role playing Diana and V actually might have put me off her doing that rather than encourage, which is a weird thing, right? It's a totally weird thing. Who would I think, and again, I just see what's it, Lena Headey? What's her name from Terminator Chronicles? From Game of Thrones, Leslie Headland? No, not Leslie Headland. She's please no. No, not her anywhere. Right, Lena Headey, right? I think she would be. I think she could really bring it, right? Because I think she can do sexy. Anyway. Let's go. What's new? Right, I think the I might listen to a pirate copy of this, and then if I think it's good, extra, I'm very happy I bought. I would pay for it, but I have to get to it, frankly. All right, I just finished listening to this. Yeah. And the problem is it's it just wasn't that great, and I really wanted it to be great, and I loved the last one in the release they did. The last one was excellent, where they really understood how to drive this range forward. Right, that last one was a really essentially good story because it was about the War Doctor. Right, you've got to have it be about the central character. Right, there were 2 box sets before this where they wrapped up the original, the War Doctor Rises, I think is where he was sidelined, right? He was sidelined, and that's just such a stupid thing to do, right? And anyway, this on the strength. I like Timothy Exitack, who wrote this. On the strength of the cover, I was beside myself with excitement, right? I love the War Doctor. They got Staser sight there. They got these cool Daleks, a special weapon Dalek where he's flying. We haven't seen that before. You got these Imperial Daleks in the background with a black dome, and then you got a spider Dalek thing. Oh my god, I've always wanted that. That's one of the best renditions of a spider Dalek ever. Movellans are just sexy, and a Time Lordy assassin or something in the background. Ogrons, this whole thing. I'm so excited. It's what a great, a bunch of ingredients. Sadly, it didn't really cook. They didn't really put it together well. And there's 2 central problems with this, but I'll go into it in more detail. The first central problem is the War Doctor is a peripheral character. Right, this is a dirty dozen, that people are they round up reprobates to go on this mission, right? This time war mission, and he's not the one doing it. He's just another face in the crowd, and so definitely Jonathan Carey is great. He believes John Hurt. He just fills the. Going to say the room, but fills your ear with his presence whenever he speaks. He's absolutely fantastic. He's a real jewel in their crown, right? And he's a good actor as well, right? And that's why I'm so sad to diss this because I really wanted to like it, all right? I wouldn't call this woke. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm very sensitive to that, right? I'm always no, I wouldn't describe it as that. And the second major problem this has is that it's really demonstrating the limitations of the War Doctor, right? It's a very samey story that we've heard many times before with this Doctor, right? Which is he's going on a desperate mission in wartime that could destroy the universe and end the time war, end everything forever with a ragtag band of misfits, right? I just feel like we've had this dirty dozen war story way too many times, right? And I understand it's what you need to be doing in a war, but the last one was really excellent because it starts off and he's been out the war for a little bit. Because he's got this temporal toxemia, I think it was, and he can't travel in time. And so he had to slow down, become his own person, right? And be, interested. And that again, the whole thing was really about him, right? They had a great villain in Morbius, right? And generally speaking, all the Morbius stuff I heard has been really excellent, right? He had a great villain in Morbius that was a foil to him, right? This again, he's a face in the crowd in a rather unintelligible mission, not super well directed, right? There's and a spoiler alert, right? There's a bit on I'm listening to the extras, and Jonathan Carey saying, "Yeah, that cliffhanger when I'm regenerating. Yeah, I never thought I'd get to do anything like that." I'm like, "He is?" So I don't remember that. So I went back and re-listened to like the end of the episode 2, and you hear him get shot, right? And he's like, "Why did you?" But you never hear that the regeneration sound, right? Then he doesn't actually regenerate. And if that was the intention, then it was an absolute failure. It's like you listen to it and you decide, but I wouldn't buy it to listen to that. There's lots of double crossing and crossing and double crossing going on. The woman at the back is called Paz. She's some kind of Time Lord traitor. She's an ex-spy, and she's had her entire life erased as a punishment from the Time Lords. And again, you got a sexy Mavellan who's lived on Earth for a bit. So the Mavellan's cool. I like it when they do stuff like that. The Ogrons are in the first episode, and they're very good. I always like Ogrons. But again, it's just kind of flat, right? It is just kind of flat. That's really the only way to describe it. They don't even have the about, because it's somewhat unintelligible. If you want to do the about, right? The fun thing with this one was I was able to take a self-contained story within the time world and stretch it out as far as possible. I just don't think there was enough story. This felt like honestly, this felt maybe like a 1-episode story dragged out to 3. I just don't think the last one felt like it was a full story. The titles of the episodes are good. They have the first episode is called Ready, next one's called Aim, third one's called Fire. But it just doesn't really. I mean, it's just not that really great. I'm sorry. The idea was to start and introduce some really vibrant, interesting characters, then give them a lovely, complete arc with the War Doctor along for the ride. He shouldn't be along for the ride, right? He should be the center of it. And, I think the reluctance to make him the center of it is that he's a white bloke. I just feel that is where the especially a year ago, that's where the social currents that Timothy X attacked was, swirling around it. It's very hard to like swim in a different direction of the entire world, right? But that's totally what was going on. I knew that I could really go for the emotional juggler with that. You really didn't. That's the trouble. I don't really care about any of the characters. They were kind of interesting. I didn't really care about them that much. Right? Jonathan Cowley said, it's a heck of a ride. The War Doctor in this grey space between the Time Lords and the Daleks, sort of neutral good. So to find the other grey area figures to unite with is really interesting. But it wasn't. That's the thing. It really wasn't. It wasn't interesting at all. It was you're going on another mission. It wasn't interesting. That's the problem, right? With lots of double crossing going on. It wasn't interesting. Sadly, right? The last one was excellent. I don't know what to tell you. The last one was freaking excellent, right? This one, I would say that this one really got me hyped because it was such a great intro. Right, it really was a great intro story. Now there's not another one scheduled. I don't know if there's gonna be. Like, I don't know. Well, I get this Big Finish output really rarely interests me now. Like, I still got to listen to that Stephen Noonan first one, right? And I think it's good. But look, Van PD, you weren't able to do Big Finish originals when things were good. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. I would buy a Doctor and Brain Drain, but I'd rather buy that Blake 7 magazine instead. So no. Right? No, I don't care. I've got enough of Third Doctor things to listen to. I'm fine. People are really excited about this, even on a terrible aspect. You can't find this book, and the narration of it's excellent. But how long is it? It's a 350 minutes. Man, that's was it 6, 12, 18, 24, 300, like 6 hours long. I can't listen to anything that long. But no, I'm not. Time tunnel, no. Good luck, but no, I don't think you're going to do very well with it. Cool Master. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they got Time Tunnel pre-sold to like on someone else. And Torchwood must make its own budget because it's a very reliable range. You know, the big mistake they made with the monthly range with Doctor Who is you lost the habitual buyer, right? I also I would have stopped as well because they just got shit. The only reason I stayed for the last year is because I knew it was ending, right? But they did just get shit. I would have dropped that range a long time ago. But yeah, River Song, I'm not really interested. This Genesis Cyberman looks shit. I'm sorry. It really does look shit. Like, the story it's taken from the Cyberman book is shit. Right? I have no... Again, what they should... I would love to hear them doing an adaptation of that Alan Moore their 8-page Alan Moore Cyberman story. Where you have this, like, entity that starts infecting them with illness. Right? He'll basically say, look, Cybermen have never really encountered illness. That's why they exist. Right? And so this entity infects them with illness and mental illness, right? And that's why they start getting emotions. And it's like, that you could do something really interesting. This was just a really shit story. I'm sorry. I was like, when I read it, I went, who cares? Right? If you want to hear the original Cybermen, listen to Spare Parts. A far, far better version. Sadly, the last one in this range, Susan Walt, was shit. So I'm not going to take a punt. I'm sorry. Like, I've been burnt too many times before. Right? Yeah, no, I'm not taking a punt on this. Because I can't remember anything about this. Right? It was very mediocre, which is how I feel about the last War Doctor one. Look, the Torchwood, no, again. I'm glad they're doing well. Philip Walker, blimey. I'm glad they're doing well with it, but no. This one, okay, you might have me here. This is what, March? Yeah, you might have me here with really? Maybe not, though. I don't know. Hellwood and Alan Barnes, I like the writers, but I don't know. The thing, I don't feel I'm missing out by not having these. That's the thing, right? And you know, Paternoster Gang, no, I didn't like them on TV that much. Hook, like, no. Culinary Planet, no. It might be great, but like, I don't need it, right? I don't need it. Don't really care about it. To be honest with you. Is Paul McGann playing the Doctor? Okay. Maybe you should sell it on Paul McGann on the cover. I don't know. Dark Gallifrey, no. There's all I'm saying is bridges burnt. Right? This like third dot British, and then so little product going out as well. I don't know. Like 3 a month. Do you reckon that's what it's going to be this time next year? I think they're going to fill out with other releases. Okay, go have fun with your Jodie, darling. No, they got quite a few out this month. There you go. Like the second Doctor. Last one was a bit naff. Okay, that's where I am with it. I know. So I am really disappointed with that War Doctor one. Not a recommend. Not because it's especially bad. It's just meh. Right? Meh. Yeah, let's look at the whole range. Wait a second. I'll tell you which ones are worth looking at. 8th Doctor audio short one. Where do you Fugitive Doctor? Fuck off. Why are you putting the War Doctor with the Fugitive Doctor? Okay, so we're going backwards in time. So yeah, okay, More with the Mighty, 27 sounds ridiculous. That was pretty darn good, right? These two, Enemy Mine and Comrade, that shit. Yeah, it's all about a stunning brave woman who's the key to everything. These ones are all generally pretty good. There's 3 independent stories, and is it 3 or 4? There's 3 independent stories in each of them, and they make quite a decent season, right? This whole, best one is the 24. They're all 24. So best one is the first one in the range, right? He just does an excellent job, and in terms of the John Hurt ones, I mean, again, I found them all very good. Right, probably the best one is this one, but again, $30. Why? I just don't get it, Big Finish. Right, I don't bloody get it. Why? Like, who do you think is going to pay that? You out your bloody mind? I don't know what to tell you. Here we go. Doink. Speaking about out of their mind. Yeah, let's. Oh, God help us start reading this. Look, there's a new Sonic. Who gives a shit? Who gives a... And honestly, I wonder, is there a market for the Dr. Ruth stuff? I just don't think there is. I think there's a few vociferous fans. But, like, I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. I really don't know. My guess is they must have made the budget because they sold it on pre-orders, right? So I don't think they're making a loss with it. Who knows, right? Honestly, who knows? I can't understand how any of this works, but okay, right? Oh man, go on, wakey, rise and shine. There you go. Well, we're halfway. We got the page I don't want. Maybe if I do this, it might wake it up. No. Really? Oh, there you go. Very good. Like, I would take a punt on this, but like, again, I've just been burnt so many times. And frankly, I find the modern Zygon way less scary than the original, right? Because they try and make them more scary. Like, you don't need to make them more scary, right? Original Zygon. Oh, spelling it wrong. Not Saigon. Zygon. Yeah. Okay, look. See where they're not snarling? They don't need to be snarling. They're much more horrifying. All right? These are all... But I think when they have them snarling, yeah, look, not snarling is way more horrifying. Like, why are they so angry now? I don't know. Yeah, this I find much scarier. I thought the seahorse looked. Yeah, this one is just like, rah! All right, okay. All right, and I think, yeah, you notice when Big Finish use it, they do go for the original cover, the original look. Again, which I find much, and because I think that when they try and look scary, they're less scary, right? Like there. Nice cover though. Good. Who designed that cover? Who cares? I'm over here. Fine, Russell. How are you going to torture us, darling? What's going on? Tell us more. Russell David Shomron reflects on the journey so far as we inch ever nearer to the broadcast of season 2. Well, the journey so far has been shit, mate. Okay, let me help you out. It's been shit, and it's gone down shit, and it's destroyed the franchise, right? I think everything sells less now because of it, frankly. I think you've been very damaging to Doctor Who. And you know why? Because queer Doctor Who isn't Doctor Who. It's really that simple. Queer Doctor Who is not Doctor Who, right? And I know you want to say, oh, it's no big deal. Why are you so obsessed with it? Because you're the one who just like covered everything in it. It's like, you know, it's like you come and you take a massive shit over Doctor Who and go, what is all this shit on Doctor Who? You go, why are you so obsessed with shit? It's because you just took a shit on Doctor Who, a diuretic, drippy shit. Oh, why are you so upset? Because you just sprayed it out your ass for no apparent reason, other than you like it. Weirdo. It's quiet, says Russell. Oh, how marvelous. The studios are quiet. They're going to stay quiet, right? They're done. You're not filming. I mean, I don't know. I've now heard from a third source that shooting's been fired, regeneration scene, Disney have bailed. No, haven't definitely heard there's no Christmas special. There's no Christmas special ordered, right? And if they continue, it's going to be a low-budget Doctor Who with a different actor. Maybe they do a Christmas special. I don't know. I would love a low-budget. But the third source now, right? If they continue, that's what it's going to be. And then, but Bleeding Cool basically confirmed as well. We'll read this article next. All right. Smaller budgets can bring about truly creative ideas. Yes, we know. We know. That's what we've been saying. Yes, we know. The studios are quiet. Old metal beams tick and creak. A distant door slams as somebody passing through. Outside, an engine, then gone. The studio of the Bad Wolf in Old Carlos Town sit and wait. Yeah, you didn't expect that to happen, did you? They are calm. They are patient. They were once a factory that made TVs, so it's always felt like the right home for the show. And they occupy a massive footprint. You might have seen the behind-the-scenes footage. I don't really watch it much anymore. You don't interest me. Though perhaps even the widest of wide shots doesn't make it clear the studios are very large. They have roads running between them. Indoors, an actual indoor road, 2 lanes, lorries trundling to and fro under a metal roof. That's fascinating. True fact, the magnificent BBC HBO show Industry is made here. And yeah, I've never seen their studio. I got mates in the cast and lovely. And I bumped into them. I don't know where they are. The show is just vaguely over there. That's how big it is. Yes, and yeah, that's how empty. That's why you put your you put these studios up for rent, because there's nothing. There's no Dr. Hill filming there this year. They said, which I think might be the case. There's a vast War Between set. Our biggest show. I don't care. I'm sorry, the TARDIS is shit. It's the biggest one you ever done, and it's still shit, right? It's relentlessly shit. I don't know how to tell you. It's one of the it's just not engaging, right? But bottom line, it's just not engaging. Bonus 88, Bonsi 88 says, surprised that he didn't make a transgender Superman or Supergirl. Well, no, they can't. They don't own that. We're lucky that Sony went with Superman. They I don't think it was Sony. It's not Sony. I think DC. I don't know. It's Warner Brothers own DC, right? Our biggest yet. Once home to 200 extras standing over there, proud of themselves, waiting to be revealed to the screen. I reckon they might put that out as a Christmas TV show. For me, that space will like. Imagine they do it on like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, right? And they are like, what day is Christmas Day this year? Hang on, it must be a Thursday, I guess. Because one second. Say December 25th. 2025. What day is that? Just tell us the day, mate. The day. Thursday, right? Thursday. Right, you could do, I don't know, Christmas Eve. Oh, yeah. You do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right? You strip the whole thing, right? That actually, they might well do well with that if they do that. Unless it's shit. For me, the spare right will always be the Robo Chamber, where Belinda Chandra faced the astonishing revelations. Well, I don't remember that. Over there is a mysterious, the mysterious palace from the finale. There, once the hotel time fire, they're transformed into a wartime hospital in the North Zone. And over there, unique, terrifying shot from this year's episode 5. It's not terrifying. We don't look at me, dude. Have you noticed that smile get more false each week? Right? He now looks like Family Guy. Right? No, it's not terrifying. You're full of shit. Do you want to come with me? Yes, actually, I do. If Judy asked me, I'm like, no. But I'll suck your dick. That's why I don't want to come with you, Shooty. That's why I don't want you to suck my dick. But I'll be nice. No, I don't want you to suck my dick. He doesn't understand that. Russell's like, you don't want Shooty to suck your dick? I have to tell you, it's excellent. Yeah, I'm not up for that, mate. Right? Are you a racist? No. I don't want anyone sucking my dick. Oh, so you're homophobic. No. I'm just straight. Why are you obsessed with sex? What? All right. And over there, a unique temperament, dismantled but never gone. It's gone. The space marked over forever by horrors that lurk there. Only horrors as in viewing figures. It's been quite a run, and it's over. Hurtling through the what's called the First Order. That's not a Star Wars reference, though I love its grandiosity. It means the First Order of the 3 specials, 2 seasons, and 5 episodes spin-off. 26 episodes in total. Shooting them felt like forever. It felt like 10 seconds. Yeah, it's over, and you haven't got an order for any more, have you? Right. Now, do you think that's because you did super well? Do you? Because I don't think it's because you did super well. I think it's because you fucked up, right? I think nobody liked what you... And again, we were all ready to love it, right? And you were all ready to lecture us. Straight in with Davros, you dumb fuck. Man, you dumb, patronizing fuck. You deserve every bit of failure. No, it's just like a shadow, please. I think they're going to break the set down. Like a secret, the studio will flare into life briefly, I hope in February for a few days. Yeah, I think they're filming a regeneration scene then. I'm writing this in early January, so the plans aren't confirmed yet. But we'll probably shoot material for publicity and those 1,000 electronic press kits and shoot his regeneration scene. And maybe trailers. I wonder. I remember those specially shot trailers we do in the old days. They were awesome. Oh, don't tempt me. I guess I'll find that trailer. You want to come with me? Right. I also like the David Tennant first one. They were all good, right? Why did they stop doing those? Don't get me wrong. Matt Smith's first trailer was fantastic, but I love the specially shot ones. Okay. As you mentioned, Russell. I'm such a softie for this stuff. I go over here. Doink. Where is it? Got a trailer, a folder of trailers. Space Will AI, no, Miss Live at 5 vids. Here we go. Which is season? Is this season 1 or is this? No, I think this is probably the wrong one. Oh, fuck off. I mean, with all sincerity. Doctors. Oh, there. No. It is such a trailer. Was another folder here. Let's have a look. It was in there. Doctor trailers. Look at that. I think I found it. Hey, season 10. No. Season 8. Season 7. I got 12, 11, 7, Flux, Water of Mars, End of Times, 8, 9, Planet of Dead, 7 again. Trip of the Lifetime, finally, last one. Holy crap. Yeah, it's just awesome.
Do you want to come with me? Because if you do, then I should warn you. You're going to see all sorts of things.
There's so much energy in this that is fake in the new one.
Ghosts from the past, aliens from the future, the day the Earth died in a ball of flame. It won't be quiet, it won't be safe, and it won't be calm. But I tell you what it will be. I'll tell you what it will be. The trip of a lifetime.
Oh, man.
Trip of a lifetime.
Doctor Who, Saturdays at 7 on BBC One.
Oh, when things were great, right? I do remember when the missile was flying. They had the website you could go to where you could hack into the unit's website with the code Buffalo. That was great. Oh, that was so much fun. I miss that. Do you want to go with me? Yeah, no, don't remember that. Donnie and over in the firelight. 10th Doctor Martha split screen. That was a good one. Do I have any others? I don't think so. I think all the others I have is laid. Let's have a look again. See if, Power of the Doctor, no. Series 10. Oh, season 3. There you go. Let's have a look at season 3 trailer.
I'm the Doctor.
Me too, if I ever pass my exams.
What was your name?
Martha.
Oh, this is the real one.
For Jones.
Got one.
Rose, I know. Not that you're replacing her.
You never said I was.
You know, they really got around the loss of Billy Piper with just great writing.
It started.
Yeah, I think that's probably where it was one of his best moments there when Gridlock.
The Globe Theatre. Mr. Shakespeare, isn't it? What are you standing there for? Come on!
Very well dressed for a hitchhiker.
Oh, don't you miss Doctor Who being good?
Tonight, I'm going
Yeah, that makeup was never good.
to perform a miracle. I'm 76 years old.
That wasn't what I was thinking of. See if we come out the special shot one. Even though that was good, don't be wrong. Series 3 trailer. I think it's just next Doctor trailer. 2008 trailer. Well, let's see what that is. Okay. Yeah.
You seem to be drifting, sweetheart.
I'm not drifting. I'm waiting.
What for?
The right man. I've seen him. I've met him just once.
Oh, there's also specially shot there. There was a bit specially shot.
And then I let him fly away. If you ever see a little blue box flying up there in the sky, you shout for me, Gramps. Oh, you just shout.
That's really Murray Gold is selling this toy. Okay, the mistake they did with the Sontarans was they defeated their enemies by none of these are the specially shot trailers. They defeated their enemies by having them not be able to fire their guns. Now, YouTube. Let me try. Doctor Who Series 2 2006 trailer. Let's see if we can find that one. Not the Hindi one. There you go. Is it? Yeah. This is over here. Doink. Because again, it's a real shame they don't make trailers like that anymore. This is one.
I think you've seen it all.
Yeah, again, the special shot ones are really good.
Think again.
Think.
Outside those doors, we might see anything. We could find new worlds. Terrifying monsters. Impossible things. And if you come with me,
I love that effect. I wish they would actually done that in an episode.
nothing will ever be the same again.
Again, it's you know how they won him over. It wasn't just that he was good, right? It was again great writing, great videos. The monks in that first episode, fantastic, right? They looked just wonderful.
let's go.
Doctor Who, coming soon to BBC One.
Yeah, and it's one of the times that a companion really carried it over. Let's see if we can find the Donna one. Series 3, 2007. Now with what's the name? With not Donna. Let's see. I mean the Martha one. With Donna, they had a bunch of. Oh, is this it? Here we go. They. I remember they had a bunch of them. Man, this is low res. It is low res. Let me see if I can find anything better. That's low res. That's crazy. Is this it? No. That was awful. Oh, wait, here it is. It's noticeably quicker. Again, it's also low res. I wonder if it's going to play. Let's have a look. Series 3.
I battle with my textbooks.
I battle with monsters.
I try to save money.
I try to save the universe.
I'm going to be a doctor.
I am the Doctor.
Well, let's hope this box is big enough for the both of us.
Off we go.
That was kind of shit. That was kind of shit. I hate to tell you. Luckily, it can. It was just such a fun show. It was like having Indiana Jones movie.
Doctor Who, coming soon to BBC One.
Yeah, I mean, again, I love the Matt Smith trailer, but I really miss them filming it. Let's see if we can find the season 4 one with Catherine Tate. Is this it? This might be it. Hang on. No, that's one we just saw, I think. Is this it? Ultimate trailer striker. Oh, this could be it. This could like a short one. Here we go. But they end up doing like a series of these ones.
There are things waiting in the darkness. Creatures of metal, fire, and blood. But he's out there, burning through time, facing 1,000 dangers across the stars, and never giving up. He looks like a man, but he's a legend, and his name is the Doctor. He'll come back to save us, and this time, I'm gonna be ready. Then, just like that, we'll be gone.
Brand new Doctor Who next Saturday at 6:20 on BBC One.
Amazing! You're excited, just when you're like, I'll watch that, man. So yeah, Russell, remember those trailers? So the 11th Doctor alien pod lying on the grass to get that wasn't very good. The cinematic one. What happens to those things? I like them. Maybe it's time we do them again. Yes. But we'll see. But God, I mean, just Shooty being. Okay, look, fine. Let's compare it. Hang on. We'll do it's over here. Over here. Right, let's compare it.
For this?
No, none of us was, okay? So how specially filmed though?
Give me the loving! Now, stay back. We are going to rock through time.
Now I've seen this. I'm like, every second is shit. What a fuck. Yeah, that's what Doctor Who does. We like to fuck men. Yeah, because I'm Doctor Who now. like, darling, I got a lovely pair of tits and I'm going to go over here. No, it's okay.
Oh, this is Sarah Bridgerton.
This is Ruby.
You are wild, brave, and rude. No, you made it worse.
Where shall we
She was really good. I hate to tell you, she was really good.
We go anywhere.
It's you.
Space baby. Oh, is it the universe?
Oh, fuck off. Oh, God. Every frame of this is make me want to run.
Let's have a random landing.
Is it safe?
Really?
Listen to me.
Yes, walk into the minefield where there's invisible mines. Could you do that? That'd be great.
This is what we're trying to stop. All of life extinguished. You keep us safe? I will keep us safe.
You know, honestly, I imagine if you're gay when you see this, it's like me seeing Ed Miliband. I'm like, oh, God, you have to be Jewish. Really? Oh, fucking shit, shut up, please. Just shut up. Oh, fuck off.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Yes, we've got a series to destroy. And, you know, you may have thought it was destroyed already, but wait. Hold my beer. Let's set fire to the ashes.
There's a storm coming in.
You called.
God, it was awful. Everything was awful.
Honey, I'm a much bigger bang than you bargained for.
I know you like to fuck, darling. Yes, I like having sexual intercourse too, right? How about that not being the center of your being?
I will shatter this silly little battlefield into dust.
There you won't. And you're so bad at delivering speeches, right? Do physical stuff. When you're on top of the train in Joy to the World with the lasso, that was good. That was something you actually could sell. This is not something you can sell.
In a heartbeat.
No, you won't. You're stuck on a landmine and you're crying like a fucking girl. Well, like, what's fucking wrong with you?
To dust.
To dust. Disbury always points out on these titles, it looks like lots of rectums.
I don't have a people, I don't have a home.
And you know, you just the Beatles episode, shit! Absolute shit! Bridgerton episode, shit!
But I have freedom. Catching monsters, getting into scrapes. So I keep moving on. To see the next
everything I'm seeing is shit.
thing. And the next, and the next. Have you ever?
And it's all about him, right? Of course he's doing a weird dance number. It's all about him. Oh, and I was just saying before, Doctor Who wasn't all about the Doctor. No, he's not about the Doctor. This is about Ncuti Gatwa.
Have you ever felt so alive?
It felt so much like jumping off a building. Don't hurt yourself.
And that's just the beginning.
Yeah, also the end, mate. Also at the end. So let's go back and read about the failure on the other side of this, okay? So the studio's empty. No one's there. Nothing's filming. So in Truth, the Silence and Pools of Dust, it's a real trick of the light. The real work is simply moved on a massive scale to London and Ireland and beyond, transferring to screens blazing with light and pixels. Production has now moved out of the physical space into the... Yeah, I know. But there's no new production, is there, Russell? No. Again, there might be a Christmas special. I doubt it. So many people working so hard, so blistering away on pictures and sound. Yeah, can you rent the space, please? Mind you, I've sat in a Doctor Who FX meeting for 20 years now. I still have no idea what FX people are talking about. They say... This hasn't been QC'd, but we'll take off the LUT and invert the magpie filters till we retry for... Okay, you're making this up. Lumpy with shimmy overloops on the hubster. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty. But there's a proper excitement building amongst the team as the season approaches. Really? Well, that's unjustified excitement, isn't it? It's like Baldrick saying, I have a cunning plan. What's that great line in Blackadder 3? Baldrick, other words, cunning plan, leaping into your mouth with unjust... What's the word? With unjust justification. But there's a proper excitement building amongst the team. Okay. That shot you saw on the Christmas trailer, the last shot of all, the Doctor flying or falling or tumbling. I don't even remember. I don't care. There's just one shot in the middle of an astonishing sequence. The cartoon man you saw, his voice is an old friend of the show. Guess who? I'm guessing it's not John Barrowman. And we've heard the final 6 minutes of music for this year's episode 5. I played it over and over again, maybe 6, 7, 8 times. I love it so much. Marigold has written the most epic symphony. Stop telling me it's epic. It makes me think, oh, that's going to be shit. Right? I can't really, genuinely. Stop telling me it's epic. Go, Russell. You're not helping yourself, darling. Everything. The show in 25 is going to be bigger and madder and darker and wilder swings than ever. Dude, this is why this series shit. You're just regurgitating the same tired, failed bullshit, right? And that's what it is. Tired, failed bullshit. Well, episodes grow darker and coalesce. The studios creep dusk in the air. An old coffee cup is on its side where a titan will soon be landed on your TV screen. Please sit and wait. The suspense is actually Doctor Who being alive into 2025. And the important thing is, here comes season 2, no season 3, a whole new season with monsters and friends and old faces and legacy and lore and myth and path, and none of it canon. And queries and spaces and cameos and robots and rebels and shocks and songs and lasers and Mrs. Flood. We don't care. I am confident. Doctor Who is forever. Yeah, but not with you. The future is bright. Yeah, really? Really? Trust me. Would I lie to you? Fucking hell. Dude, the only reason that I say you're not the least trustworthy man I can think of is because Keir Starmer exists. That's really the truth. Oh, man. Well, that was agonizing. Fine, let's have a quick look at the... by the way, we'll read this tomorrow. That's why Bleeding Cool is doing Doctor Who. Smaller budgets can bring about truly creative ideas. Yes. That's what they're going to have, a low budget. Let's have a look at the... let's have a look at the news. Fandom Pulse. Pop says John Cameron defends Anthony Mackie says Captain America has never represented America. Shut up. Like, why are you such a moron? Game, I don't know. Dragon Age. Father Miller Schmitz explains why he believes the erasure of good and evil in Wicked is wrong. Yeah, I agree. Because they want you to be... Why do they want to say there's no good and evil? Because they want to be evil. That's why! Terry Pratchett Estate offers Good Omens Kickstarter backers refunds. Fucking hell. That man's been super cancelled, right? Super cancelled. I don't want this. Anyway, I saw TV Glow 2 Joker followed. What the hell is this guy talking about? Presence Review, Terrifier, DW's Reverse Flash. Tom Kelvin has a positive review of the Flash movie starring Ezra Miller and its IQ level. Well, I don't really care, but okay. I don't think it was bad. Disney race and gender swaps the Dr. Connors, aka the Lizard from Marvel Studios animated series. You're friendly. Yeah, fucking hell. You dude. I don't care how well it's done now. You just got to go traditional, right? Superman director James Gunn fires back at accusations that he used CGI on James Conway in latest teaser trailer. Listen, they very much don't like this Superman. I think it's going to be fun. Catherine Bateman well said Anthony Mackie responds to backlash against his claim that Marvel doesn't have that Marvel hero does not represent his country. Kappa's a universal character is that all, but so does America, you dumb fuck. That's why people liked America. Oh, so stupid. James Bond Superman faces legal battle. Schuster Estate selling to swings a block release. They're looking for a paycheck. Fair enough. It was this if they can get one. Don't care about this Marvel news. Anthony Mackie tells fans to chill out over the Trump Red Hulk comparisons. Well, that's what you're doing, guy. I mean, like, really? Chill out over everything we've done for years and years. Oh, this makes me not want to see the movie. Elliot Page joins Chris Nola's The Odyssey. I mean, if he's like a weird hermaphrodite, maybe, right? Fascinating trailer dropping February 4th. I will be amazed. Netflix Sandman cancelled following Neil Gaiman's allegations. Peter Dinklage took Levin to get theatrical release. Okay. Did he direct it? Talks about the Toxic Hero states the official info. So he stars in it. Kevin Bacon, Elijah Wood, Julian Davis. Who else? Don't know anybody else. Is there any pictures of it? I think it's very cool. He's doing really good for him, Peter Dinklage. It was it. Nerdronic said he should be Doctor Who. That's kind of fun. I like that idea. Okay, nothing here. Star Wars Skeleton is still missing from the Nilsons. Chris Evans denies Avengers Doomsday Return. Here, let's look at this. Yeah, he's wanted to make this all his life. I really hated The Shape of Water, but this looks like it's going to be good. I mean, it looks beautiful. There's some more stills. Stills of the sets look incredible, right? I mean, it look absolutely beautiful. So again, I'm kind of psyched this is going to be on Netflix because, you know, I have Netflix. Yeah, this looks fabulous. It does look fabulous. Fine. And Amazon Indian Plus, known for Robin Hood. Who cares? Jake Gyllenhaal said to that in the latest M. Night Shyamalan film. What's that? A commercial? Fallout gross on sexual abuse allegations against author Neil Gaiman. Zero CG. Well, he is flying. I don't know. Where's the thing about them stopping? Maybe some Cosmic Book News that had about the the Sony Marvel that's being here. Sony cancels Marvel release date. Spider-Man spin-off universe likely over. Everything has failed apart from Venom, and they're not doing any more of those. It's over, Johnny. It's over. It's over, Johnny. What's it? Let's have a quick look over. No, that one I would have looked at. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Go back to TV and movie over here. Anything new? Mentally ill Doctor Who writer Juno Dawson attracts critical fans as a slew of fuck off on social media. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's not trans people they don't like. It's you, Juno. Right? It's you. You're an objectionable human being. Right? That's what people don't like. You are an objectionable human being. This book is gay. Yeah. It's not because you're trans, right? You're probably trans because you're part of you being objectionable, but you're an objectionable human being. Oh. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap up. I'm back tomorrow night. What are we talking about? I don't know. More stuff. I don't know. As Darren M pointed out, I'm on Dan's show at 8:00. So I got an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to chill out, have a little bite to eat. I think I have a little bite to eat, and then move on with life. So join me in an hour and 15 of your Earth minutes as we have more fun and frivolity. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi Fan of Please like, share, and subscribe. Going to hit the end broadcast. But if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. That's really helpful. Hit the end broadcast. I'm going to hit again and say good night. Good